This is the post-apocalyptic wasteland era. This is the abandoned supermarket warehouse where I live. My third year living alone here. Today, while heading to fetch water, I came across a woman named Lincia. Noticing her alone, I brought her back to my shelter. After all, perhaps the worst part of the apocalypse is loneliness. The warehouse's rolling shutter rose as I entered the code, rising slowly into the air. She arched an eyebrow in surprise. Runs on solar power. I explained. Took me half a year to set up. Inside the warehouse, I've converted it into a makeshift, yet fully functional shelter. Shelves form the living quarters. The office became the kitchen. The inner manager's office is my bedroom. Homemade tools and weapons pile in the corners. Impressive. Lin Xia glanced around. Her tone held an unreadable undertone. You can sleep in the staff lounge over there. There's a sofa bed. I gestured toward it. But we need to establish some ground rules. Lin Xia nodded, as if expecting this. First, no prying into each other's pasts. All supplies are shared, but must be accounted for. Third, always keep at least one weapon within immediate reach. Fourth, I hesitated. If either of us gets infected, the other must take immediate action. Lin Xia's expression tightened. Agreed. I have an addition, no unnecessary risks. If someone goes missing, there's no obligation to rescue. Cold but necessary. She nodded acceptance. Feeling hungry? Let's open a beefkin to celebrate. What's there to celebrate? The encounter of humanity's last surviving ember. I tried to make a joke, but it sounded heavy the moment it left my lips. Dinner passed in silence. We were like two strangers sharing a room for the first time, carefully testing each other's boundaries. Lin Xia ate quickly, but with deliberate restraint, taking only small bites each time. Her hands bore countless tiny scars, with nails kept meticulously short. The hands of someone accustomed to meticulous work. What did you do before? The words were out, and I regretted instantly, breaking the first rule we'd agreed on. Lin Xia set down his fork, but without anger. Laboratory technician. He answered briefly, then countered. And you? Night shift supermarket manager. I shrugged. That's why we're still alive. Lin Xia volunteered to wash dishes after dinner. I sat sharpening my dagger nearby, occasionally glancing at her. 3 years alone had almost erased my memory of sharing space with others. Every movement of his filled me with equal parts tension and inexplicable calm. Tomorrow I need to check the eastern traps. I said, if you want, you could come along to familiarize yourself with the surroundings. All right. She dried the last plate. I'm an early riser. That night, I lay in my bed, hearing the faint sounds from the next room. Unable to fall asleep. Reason urged vigilance. But somewhere deep inside, there was comfort in knowing nearby lived another human. A spark of warmth spread through me.